What if the darkest warning signs in a family tragedy were sitting inside a chatbot conversation before anyone realized what was coming? That is the question now hanging over a devastating case in Massachusetts, where a 17-year-old has been accused of killing his mother and younger brother. Prosecutors say the teenager had recently been using ChatGPT and the internet to explore fictional scenarios about his family being killed. And now investigators are trying to understand exactly what those searches meant, and whether they were warning signs that could have been recognized earlier. The teenager, Arjun Aravind, has pleaded not guilty to 2 counts of murder along with other charges connected to the deaths of his mother, 45-year-old Sudha Venkatesan, and his 14-year-old brother, Siddharth Aravind. Their bodies were discovered Tuesday inside the family's home in Acton, Massachusetts, about 20 miles northwest of Boston. Prosecutors say police became involved after concerns grew when family members and a tutor could not reach the household. What investigators found inside the home quickly turned a welfare check into a double murder investigation. According to Middlesex County District Attorney Marion Ryan, investigators had learned that Aravind had recently been creating what she described as fantasy or Gothic-style stories using ChatGPT. Prosecutors say those conversations involved creating characters, asking hypothetical questions, and exploring scenarios that appeared connected to threats against members of his own family. That distinction matters, because officials have not said that ChatGPT caused the killings, and the case against Aravind is still moving through the court system. The allegation is that these digital conversations were part of a much larger pattern of troubling behavior. And here's where the story becomes even more disturbing. According to police reports cited by local media, Aravind had experienced behavioral problems over the previous year, and his father reportedly told investigators that the family had hidden knives from him. At the crime scene, investigators reportedly found a heavily damaged, bloody laptop and a bent utensil that may have been a knife with an orange handle. Officials have not yet publicly confirmed the exact causes of death, and investigators are still working to establish precisely what happened inside that home. After the killings, authorities say Aravind left the area in his mother's car. He was later located and arrested in nearby Wayland, with investigators recovering evidence from the vehicle, according to reports. His defense attorney, Deborah DeWitt, has said the teenager did not realize his mother and brother were dead until after his arrest. That claim is sharply different from the picture prosecutors are presenting, which is why the coming court proceedings will be so important in separating allegations from evidence. But there is a much bigger issue here than one criminal case. This tragedy is putting renewed attention on what happens when teenagers use artificial intelligence while they're dealing with disturbing thoughts, violent fantasies, or serious behavioral problems. OpenAI says ChatGPT now has additional protections for teen users, including safeguards designed to reduce exposure to graphic violence and other harmful content. The company also says its parental control system can provide limited safety notifications in certain serious situations, including some activity involving violence. Those safeguards are important, but this case raises a difficult question. How should parents, schools, technology companies, and law enforcement respond when a young person repeatedly explores violent ideas online? A fictional story by itself does not prove criminal intent. Teenagers can write disturbing fiction without ever acting on it. But when fictional scenarios appear alongside serious behavioral problems and alleged threats involving real family members, the warning signs can become much harder to ignore. For now, Arjun Aravind remains accused, not convicted. The investigation is continuing, the medical examiner's findings are still pending, and the court will ultimately determine what evidence can establish about the deaths of Sudha Venkatesan and Siddharth Aravind. Whatever the final outcome, this case has already forced a painful conversation about the line between imagination and warning signs, and about how quickly technology can become part of that conversation. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Prime Wire, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest news. Thanks for watching.